Hi and welcome to our channel. It's heartbreaking to hear how Mkhwanazi was abused by leaders that were supposed to help him fulfill his mission of protecting his countrymen. Let's watch as he details how he tried following all proper channels in attempts to save the political killings task team from being dissolved before putting most of the criminals that pulled the trigger behind bars and every other conspirator in those crimes, only to have doors shut on his face and be left frustrated by all his leaders from National Commissioner Fanny Masimiluk, Minister Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, and the President himself, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa.
What were those steps you took?
Part of the, if I hear the question correct, Commissioner, on what I did after speaking to the National Commissioner not able to come back to me.
Yes.
I said earlier I had engagement with the Chief of Staff right at the beginning because he's a person I knew very well. And I even requested the Chief of Staff that he must try and arrange a meeting with the Minister so that we can be able to tell the Minister about the consequence of the letter that he has written. And after engaging with the National Commissioner, I did not leave it there. I continuously tried different individuals outside the structure of government, people that I thought the minister might listen to. I tried to engage them, to try and reach out to the minister so that we can talk about this. But that did not give me any success. I then took a decision to engage the minister directly in the form of a WhatsApp that I sent him. He acknowledged that, and he was to set up a meeting, but to date, that meeting never materialized.
General, you seem to have skipped paragraph 126 as another step that you took. Do you want to speak to that?
That is correct, Commissioner. In my effort to try and make sure that we get to engage with the minister about this matter, part of my request to the National Commissioner was that if he's not able to get an audience with the minister to talk about this, the least he must do is to approach the head of state, the president, because he accounts to the president, and the president knows about the establishment of this team and the work that the team is doing over these years. So he must be informed about what the minister has done, and I want the National Committee to establish whether is the president aware of the decision of the minister, is he supporting this decision of the minister? Because as a provincial commissioner, I can't go directly to the president, so I needed to engage my boss, which is the National Commissioner, to reach out to his boss, the president, because, of course, the executive authority, the minister, has taken a decision that seems to be contrary to what we are doing as the police. I also wanted to indicate, I reminded the National Commissioner that the work of this team was as a result of the interministerial committee. This is not a South African police service operation. This is an integrated operation which account to a group of ministers as doing oversight on behalf of the president. So it cannot be correct then that one minister takes a decision without being part of the collective, or even so, the decision that is taken is an operational decision, whereas the IMC at the beginning did not participate in the formation of the team. It was the National Commission that signs off the formation of the team. The IMC were only presented with a strategy that we're going to do, which they adopted, they agree with us, and they will have received or gave their opinions if there was no need for that to continue anymore. They will have convened us and told us that the country is okay now, the murder rates have gone down that are targeted to the politicians, or therefore you might want to reconsider this operational approach that you are doing and maybe revisit the strategy, but that didn't happen. So that was our concern.
And did you receive a report back from the National Commissioner whether he's attempted to speak to the President?
No, unfortunately, I did not receive a report back. I do not know what was engagement. It is for that reason, Commissioner, that without receiving that, I personally reached out to the chairperson of the Portfolio Committee as an oversight body to the police work, because I realize it looks like every door I'm knocking, nothing is happening. National Commissioner, please speak to the minister, it's not happening. National Commissioner, check with the President, I'm not getting a feedback. And the next body that I must engage is an oversight body, which is Parliament. I then contacted the chairperson of the Portfolio Committee, Honorable Cameron, myself. I requested him to invite me to the Portfolio Committee. Ordinarily, I was not supposed to be part of the Portfolio Committee. But through my request, he invited me to be part of the Portfolio Committee. It is that Portfolio Committee where I was able to then express my feelings about this decision in the presence of both the National Commissioner and the Minister. But even that effort failed.
Hearing Mkhwanazi detail all the steps he took, but still failing to find a way to save the PKTT before choosing to go public with his frustrations in attempts to save the SAFs and justice system from corruption, we can't help but see how he was mistreated just like any other hard-working whistleblower that tries to do the right thing. Do share what you think about the details shared by Mkhwanazi on how doors were intentionally closed on him. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Also click on to our next link video where Mkhwanazi reads Senzo Mkhwanazi's corruption letter of lies dissolving the task team and how MK Party protested the commission.